The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Pull up your chair in the shed and join Mike, Bridget, Chris, and Joe. Listen in as Brosef, Aubrey, and Bug continue on their task to protect the lady and find the black shards. The adventure continues into the wilderness. Enjoy the podcast. Hi, and welcome back to the Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. We are back and about to kick off the second episode of Last Minute Awesome by Chris, who's right here and is going to say hi.
Shed. Hey, it's Chris. I'm continuing this adventure of Last Minute Awesome. Apparently, that's the name of this adventure. Now it's called Last Minute. Shed. Over to
Mike
from the Shed. Shed.
Hi, I'm Mike. I have the tiger, and I'm playing Brosef Pendragon,
who's rising up.
Rising up.
Back on the straight. Who else is here?
Hi, I'm Bridget, and I'm playing Aubrey.
The buff halfling. Dost thou even hoist?
The buffling?
The buffling.
There you go.
And I am Joe. I am playing Bug, the halfling thief.
But Aubrey's half the man you wish you were.
Half the man I used to be.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't even lift.
Bruh. No.
Well, he does. He lifts purses.
Yes, it's like more like picking pockets lifting kind of thing. Yeah. So who's going to do a recap? I think Bridget wanted to. I think
But you have to do it in Aubrey
I am
character.
number one.
All right, dudes,
bros.
I was lifting at the gym, and my buddy Brosef was with me.
Yep.
And then this chick came over to Brosef because, she didn't even see me. Bruh.
It happens too often.
And
She was overlooked.
she says, we got to go on this quest. And this quest is for this diamond, right? But here's the bad thing.
It's a black diamond.
It's a black diamond, but it's in pieces.
Couple.
Bruh.
Couple.
So, we have to go find the pieces to get them, to put it together, to break it.
Wow, she
Forever.
paid a lot more attention than I did. I didn't know we were putting something together. That's cool.
Well, they said they had to get all the pieces to put it together to be able to completely destroy it because this thing has some bad juju and mojo.
So it's so bad.
It's so bad. Bruh.
How bad is it?
It is so bad. That's how bad.
It's so bad. It's how strong is Brosef? He's so strong.
So strong.
He's so strong.
So muscular.
So it's so bad. That's how bad it is.
So bad.
So anyway,
Yeah.
we went on a boat trip, which was not so great.
There goes all the protein.
And we went on a hike. Got some good fresh air.
Get some cardio.
Got some cardio. Did some squats. Couple of tree branch lifts.
You were bored, though.
And then I got bored. And gored.
Gourd.
And
Yeah, you guys really failed real bad on that first go around.
Yeah.
On the wild boar.
but we recovered.
You
recovered.
practice around?
We had a recovery shake.
Yeah.
And did some squats. And he did some lifts.
Yeah.
And magic missile some food for us.
and they cooked it all in an instant.
I was
Yes.
just hanging out with the tall chick eating berries.
And then we
And
went.
that's pretty cool.
It is.
And we went and saw the gnomes, and they were lit,
Oh, yeah.
except for Dave.
Because gnomes like the party.
Dave was still cool.
Dave's
cool.
Dave is cool in a
just-
strong, silent,
Right.
dumb type way.
Right.
As long as he stays silent.
Yeah, yeah.
Just stop talking.
It's Dave.
And then we went into
A
the
cave.
mountains in a cave,
Yeah.
and we saw some moss that was glowing purple, which was rad.
We should have named it Walter.
Should've.
Yes.
And then we got some good news and bad news. The good news was we found a piece of the diamond.
Oh, hey.
Oh, and a
Bad
big
news.
stone hand.
And it was easily obtainable.
The bad news is when we got the diamond and turned around to leave, something was not particularly going to be helpful to us.
And
They could be nice guys.
Flesh golems typically are nice.
Really?
No.
I didn't think so,
held up
bro.
my
They're
glow
not.
stick.
They're not necessarily
and they were
evil
flesh
usually, but you know
Well, they're probably not thrilled with us being there.
that's true.
Now, I'm not one to spout a whole lot of lore, but from what I understand, golems in general are created to serve a purpose. So that purpose may not be evil, but you're typically not stitching together flesh to
Right.
make something that's going to be nice to you.
Yeah. So the flesh golems have a Frankensteinish kind of look,
Yeah.
but their skin is gray, all gray.
With a purple hue, right?
Oh
Because
yeah,
of the light.
and a little bit of the effervescence from.
yeah.
Yeah.
little
Brosef.
green for mine.
What glowy stick color is the staff?
I
I
think
to
it's
ask that.
I think it's green, like a normal glow stick.
The bright yellow
Like a
greenish kind
yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Okay, I buy that. So
It's like a
the
rave going on in
like
here
the
with
regular
the
regular
green.
color of the reflector tape on a crossing guard's vest kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really bright.
Yeah.
It's almost like a yellowish.
It's a glow staff.
It's a glow staff.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to see you snap it on your knee and then shake it up.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
And it doesn't damage the staff at
Oh,
all,
no.
but
It's
that's
magic.
how it does.
That's how magic works. All right, so there we are in the cave, and we've turned around to see the flesh golems. And I would be closest to them, and I would probably jump back a foot. Hey!
Okay.
Sup, guys?
They don't really speak. They're just like, "Arr." But they will reach out. If you are the closest one to them, they will reach out to try to grab you, though.
And I will run away.
And so Everon takes Laria and kind of backs her up to the other side of the room and just gets in front of her, pulls out a weapon, and just stands in front of her.
Okay.
And Ian kind of hides behind him, like scared. It's like, oh.
I'm grabbing my axe.
I am putting my hand up in front of my face and then shaking it in front of my face, going, y'all can't see me, and then casting invisibility on myself.
Let's see how that works out for you. That's a bold move, Clyde. Let's see how it works for him.
That looks
I think
good.
you might
That's,
have. I think you probably
11.
pulled it off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real good
So you're like
casting.
almost like one jazz hand in front of your face,
One
and it just
jazz hand.
dissipates.
Do I need to do something to run away?
Yes, they will try to. They'll try to like grapple
I'm
you.
going to quickly move and
So you're
slink my
defying
way
danger with
away
some
from them.
dexterous moves.
Yes, sir, I am. Very
Possibly.
slightly successfully. That would be a 9.
So not completely successful.
Just zapped again.
So he tries to just grab you, and you kind of just slowly, like, you lose whatever top clothing you had on you, like rips it off.
Oh, my bright yellow vest.
What?
Yes.
Are you wearing armor? Is it any?
Oh, well, I do have leather armor, but I would have something over the armor.
Okay, well that gets shredded off as he tries to grapple you. The other one looks like
Not
it's
your
making a
formal
bee.
adventuring vest.
It is.
The other one looks like it's making a beeline for the elven woman because she actually has the shard. But he's not. He can't get across the room. They're not super fast. They're kind of slow.
So my vest is bright yellow, and it has all kinds of different patches on it that I've made for myself for when I've stolen different things.
So you kind of
so
show what you stole.
Exactly, but it's kind of a code. So, like, I'll have a badge for baking, but that's when I stole from the baker, kind of thing, right? So I have all these achievement badges on my bright yellow vest. Yes, which is now in the hands of a flesh golem.
Oh, yeah.
that
If it
bastard.
fit him, he would
All
totally
that
wear
work.
it.
Yes,
You could try to get it back.
I will have to get it back. So part of getting away from them will be to get myself into a corner, so at some point they are defenseless, and I can try.
Well,
and
let's say
backstab them
down like a circular room, so there's no corners.
into the side of the room where they're not watching.
What about one of the little alcoves?
There were those two alcoves.
My goal is to get into a place where I can get up behind them where they are defenseless and or surprised.
All right, right now
Because that's how backstab
right,
works.
Yeah, right now the opportunity is not available.
Exactly. So, but that's part of me running away.
Got you. So you went invisible. That was your
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him a question.
Jazz and
just all right.
X.
So you got one that tried to grab him and only got his jacket, and you got one that's like just kind of like slowly stomping over to where the female elven female is, but everyone's kind of in the way, just waiting for him to get to him.
Well, then I'm going to go for the one with his vest because I know he needs his vest.
Yeah.
We're bros, so
I'm curious because you're the fighter. I assume the axe is your signature weapon. Do you have
Yes.
anything special about how it looks or why it's special?
nope.
No. It doesn't have
It's
like
really,
the words.
really, really old.
It doesn't have like the words body spray engraved in it.
Yes,
Because that's
it
funny
does.
to me. Okay.
What? It's got what?
Axe body spray.
Oh, jeez. At least
So
she
it
smells
says
nice.
body
It's gonna cause
spray.
some body
Because
spray.
it causes body spray.
She smells nice.
But it has the close and reach range.
That's kind of
and,
cool for a halfling.
Because I took versatile, which gave me the additional range, and then sharp gives me +2 piercing.
Ah, so that's important to know too.
Well, they're not wearing armor, but they are kind of tough.
And it
they're
looks
Frankenstein-y
ancient.
kind of guys.
And it looks really old.
Looks
Okay.
really, really old. It's clean, but
A
it
family
looks like
heirloom
it's
kinda thing.
like it looks like it's got a story to it, which I may or may not know yet.
You may never know if they.
I may never know.
That guy, the guy that stole the jacket, just might. Maybe he's a thief, flesh golem thief, just stealing stuff.
He was stitched together from several other thieves.
Right.
So
Super thief.
He's all left hands. Wait,
Okay.
what?
So now you're hacking and slashing.
hacking and slashing.
Unless you have something else for attacking. I don't think you do as a fighter. You don't have anything.
I mean, strength seems like your best stuff, so I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, if I do deal damage, I chose merciless, so I'll deal an additional 1d4.
Okay.
Good.
So go for it.
Let's hope I deal damage.
How does that work? What's that about? Merciless.
Merciless.
It just deals extra damage.
You just like
when
you
she
just
hits.
don't give a crap.
7 plus
Exactly.
3, so that's a 10.
That's good.
Yeah.
Success.
So damage is a d10
Plus,
And
plus a
merciless.
d4.
What does it sound like when you're merciless?
You don't even hear anything.
Oh crap.
It's silent. It just cleaves.
So you don't
right
even
through.
you don't even scream. You're just like chopping. You're just
Just-
chopping wood.
Blank face, cold, just getting the job done.
All right.
So maybe the axe has no mercy written on it.
Body spray, no mercy.
Or it
Depends
says
on which
it
side
actually
you're
says
looking
spread
at.
the love on it.
11 damage.
Oh my god.
Holy poopers.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty beefy.
And in case they had armor, it's 2 piercing. That's important. to know.
And plus 2 piercing.
Yeah.
So where do you, since you're very short and these are like 9 foot tall guys, where do you end up? Do you
he's
just
missing
stay
a-
low? Or do you try to like jump up?
He's
Or
missing
how
at
does it work?
least a leg now.
Do you jump? Do you run up the wall and jump off and come down? Like
Nope,
how is
he's-
Aubrey's skills? How does she work?
I'm
it?
kind of
Straightforward.
go right in and take a swing around to his thigh.
Right inner thigh. So she just
Dropping down
rolls.
a
She
straight.
rolls low and just comes in on his inner thigh.
Get that femoral artery.
And he just like roars.
He ain't
and
happy.
if you catch Evron, if you catch his eye, he's like he can't believe it. He's like he
That's
just gives
right.
the nod like man respect. You know he digs it because especially because you're very same with him. He's very quiet. He just gives you the nod of approval.
No mercy.
Merciless.
Merciless.
Even. Yeah.
Do you want to do anything besides
absolutely.
invisibility?
I cast sleep in a different way than most. In that I'm going to go up behind the one that's approaching our employer,
Right.
and then put a sleeper hold around his neck, and put my other hand on the side of his face where I'm casting sleep into his head.
Okay,
So that'll be
so this will be
Sleep.
interesting.
I like that sleeper hold idea.
Yes.
It's kinda-
Oh yeah.
so that's an 11. And I mean, sleep says 1d4 enemies you can see fall asleep. Only creatures capable of sleeping are affected. They are awake as normal. Loud noises, jolts, pain.
Okay, so you do that, and you whatever words you say, and even if it's just sleep, it looks
This
like
is
it doesn't
one-
phase him. He's like, when he tries to he goes to grab you.
Oh no.
I can see him
What?
saying something like, hush now. Hush.
It looks like it doesn't phase him at all. He kind of just feels like, what is this thing upon me?
No. That I'm draped around his back because I'm now also probably visible because I did something.
Oh no.
So he's just gonna try to grab you and toss you off him.
Oh no.
So if you want to do a defy danger roll with either strength or dexterity.
Can I just like smack his hand away?
Well, that would still be a defy danger with dexterity. If that's what you choose to use.
All right. Yes.
Holy poopers.
Whatever
All right.
it is, it's
He
good.
rolled an 11.
It's 11.
Yeah, so you're able to get off him and just like redirect his hand of tossing you away. But it does slow him down to get what's her name.
It's great.
And you notice Evron is not advancing at all. He's just holding until the guy shows up.
So
If you guys take care of it, great. That's fine. But if not,
He's
then
defending.
he'll deal with it. Totally, yeah. He doesn't want to move away from her at all.
So
And
can I
then
get
Ian's
up-
just back there going, here, get him.
Can I
get
get
him."
up behind one?
Yes.
with this fracas going on?
Yeah, now you could either one you want now because both are distracted.
Okay. It'll be the one missing a leg. I want to try and finish.
Well,
him
he's
off.
still got the leg. He's just bleeding bad.
yeah.
Well, not really. He's kind of Frankenstein. They're kind of weird. It's not like they're really completely
He's just
with
hurt a
blood.
lot.
They're just. Yeah, it's very dry. You would think like, oh my god, why is this blood gushing out? It's just like a little trickle.
Oh. But he's badly injured.
Well, the leg.
I mean, it's kind of just hanging on there. It's pretty. It's looking bad.
I want to try.
He's not very dexterous.
But they are magical creatures. They're they were formed.
I want to try and
magically.
leap up as high as I can, which as a semi-circus performer, I can leap kind of good. And see if I can get my rapier right through the side of his head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to try and go for the brain. Gonna go
I'm not sure he's got much in there, but
no, but hey, maybe that's
you might
what's
just be
keeping the thing
sticking
going.
holes.
Crazy parkour time. Here we go.
And this is a backstab.
You got to say parkour, though.
Parkour.
Well, I got to say
Parkour.
it after I do it, so he doesn't notice me there.
Okay.
Because I
He's
got
like, parkour.
exactly. He's got to be defenseless in order for me to do the backstab. Let's see what happens. Well, that's going to be an 8.
But you're
So
dexterous, right?
On a 7 to 9, I get to choose one. So I rolled a 5 and I got +3. So I get to choose one of these things out of backstab. So I guess what I'll do is, oh man. All right. So what I will do is I will not get hit by him. I get the choice of I don't get into melee with him. So because I get up there and I'm not able to stab him as well as I could, I leap off and shout parkour and get back out of his reach.
So you totally,
Yeah.
we're going for such a precise target that
I
you
was,
blew,
and it didn't
you blew
work
it.
out.
But at least you didn't hurt
Yes,
yourself. So that's
exactly.
You still do damage?
Now I could choose to deal your damage or roll
Right.
this and try and do better.
So he keeps
So I
himself
could have
safe.
chosen to deal my damage plus 1d6, but I'm not going to stand toe to toe with this thing. That's what you guys do.
So this guy's
All right.
dealing with Aubrey, right? And then he comes flying by, and Mrs. just goes rolling to the other side of the room, and, like,
Parkour.
and the gun is the end. He says, huh?
Now, can you help me,
It depends on what you're doing.
Bug? Get down on all fours. And I'm going to
I
use
don't
you.
like the sound of it so far.
I'm
Yeah.
like we did in the circus that one time.
Okay.
Where I'm going to use you like a springboard.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump up and try to
Do
take his head off.
triple Lindy.
I suppose I could do that, yes.
All right.
So I can help.
Okay.
Let me see if I can aid you.
Oh,
there.
sorry, he rolls out to get into position.
Yep.
And ready, set, 6, 7. So yeah.
So you aid me?
I will give you a +1, although I expose myself to danger
Right.
as well.
8, 9, 10, 11.
That's successful.
That does succeed.
Okay.
So
Well, actually,
an X to
12
the head.
because you helped me.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
And then now I'm going to cleave his head off.
Do it up.
The golem, right?
9, 10.
Oh, my God. All right, so she, like takes
No
his head
mercy.
takes his head off, but, with so much force, he ends up falling on top of your character. So take
Crap.
a D8 of damage when he crumples up top on top
That's
of
more
you.
than I want to take. So 5 minus 1 will be 4.
And he's laying, you're covered now. You're prone on the ground with this
Yeah.
giant headless flesh golem on top of you.
At
And he
my first
stinks
opportunity, I
real
will try
bad.
to slither out from underneath. But
The other golem sees all the fracas going on, turns around, and tries to kick you in the face because at your level, he's just trying to boot you right in the head because you just killed his brother. You must defy danger with whatever
With whatever
skills you would choose to use.
how would you not get kicked in the face by something that's 9 feet tall? That's what you're trying to do.
Duck right.
So that's
So
dexterity
you need
if you're
dexterity.
just ducking out of the way. And it might just be an impulsive thing. Oh my god.
11.
Good.
Oh my god, these guys are smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ian's like, oh, these halflings are amazing. I can't believe how good they are.
Lean, mean, fighting machine.
I'm a genius for hiring them. We're gonna win.
And Brosef's just up on the goblin going, shh, shh.
And then everyone's like,
Quiet. So we're kicking booty.
wizard.
So did I have to let go to?
Yeah,
get
you kind of
away?
like left off.
Okay.
So he didn't like. He was just gonna grab you and throw you across the room.
All right. So then I juke a little bit and then try to like magic missile in the face, sort of like Jubilee from the X-Men, where her
Oh,
power
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
seem to do anything, but you're gonna.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're doing your normal maneuver. You're just kind of like flicking lights at him
Yeah,
or
just
something.
some flick in the face. Yeah.
Don't toss the elf.
That's an 8. So mean, I do it sorta, I guess.
Well, you do it, but what are your choices for
All right,
spellcasting?
so unwelcome attention, -1 ongoing, or spell is forgotten. So I guess
you choose.
I guess it would just be unwelcome attention because I'm like basically trying to distract
Gotcha.
from the client.
So the golem says, "Your fly's down."
That's 3 damage.
All right, he just kind of like gets zapped in the head and just kind of
Like Jubilee.
But the same thing, he's going to try to do a kick into your midsection.
Oh no.
So, because now you have his full attention.
Can I like push under and push his
So that would
leg?
be a strength. Yeah, you're going to try to like he's going to kick up and you're going to try to like grab it and just like toss him down to the
like
ground.
Judo.
Judo
Yep.
stuff.
Ooh, his buff.
Okay, that's a 10.
Yeah, the buff it works down. So you got him now. He's flat on the ground. He's got to get up and to make moves.
Oh, that's it.
Yep. So
I want to try
Unless-
to get out from under this guy.
yeah, so it's
Just
he's
gonna-
pretty heavy. This
gonna try
guy's
and
like
just
he's
slither
close to
out.
half a ton. Like they're pretty beefy.
I'm gonna try and find the squishiest, openest spot
Right,
to
like
get
try to,
through,
like,
and just kind of squeeze my way through. Oh my gosh, that's still 9. 6 plus 3.
So you're halfway out from underneath this guy,
Yeah.
but you're free. Like if somebody wants to attack you now, it's gonna be bad
Yeah.
scene. But you know,
I'm
guys on the
going
ground.
for the kill shot on
Alright.
this other golem.
I was like halfway out and realized my vest was still under there, so I reached back for it.
That's what's
guessing-
actually stuck
I'm
underneath.
guessing the
guy.
headless one is dead.
Yeah, he's totally dead.
Okay. This is. Oh, this is bad.
Oh no.
4, 6, 7.
That's not so bad then.
Well, I guess I still get a shot,
6 is super bad.
but something.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna hit him, but
Yeah.
he's gonna hit you too,
He gets to do something.
even though he's on the ground.
13 damage.
That's pretty good, pretty solid. But since he just got a little scant of nothing before this, he's still up, and he will do a backhand on you, backhand you across after you drop on him with your axe. So it'll be a D8 of damage.
You want that one again?
Yeah.
There you go.
2. And I have 2 armor, so 0.
You can still knock her across the room.
Yeah,
though.
so he
You
just
can-
kind of like knocks you like
I'm out of range.
You stagger back, but you're still on your feet, and he will presently get up. And you hear Ian, get him, get him, get him.
We're being cheered on.
You want me to
Because
go?
everyone's just he's just defending. He's not going to do
Hey.
anything until he gets in the guy's face.
It's up to you,
Well,
man.
let me see if I can get out.
Yeah,
I'll
you
try
get
to
out.
get
Try- yeah, we'd like-
Let's see. Nope.
Oh, all right,
7
so
again.
you're still stuck.
So
And it's
I'll
really
be-
like your jacket is actually the thing.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to leave it. It's
No,
like kind of
that's
stuck
it.
underneath the guy.
So I'll be there trying to kick him and push him off. He's
Right.
probably like 500 pounds.
Oh, he's like 800 pounds.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
even
he's-
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brosef.
All right, I got enough time that I can do the full magic
Oh,
missile
he's
pose.
got the room.
Yeah.
And so I will
Why
try to
not?
magic missile him in the face.
I hope it doesn't blow up in your face again.
I hope not.
Do you do like a wind?
Well-
Oh my god.
But
You rolled a
yeah.
3, everybody. You rolled a 3. It's a
Yeah.
1
So
and a
that's
2.
a 5.
That is a 5.
What does that mean when you completely fail?
He's
That's
gonna.
up to you.
Yeah, it is.
There is
Well,
Yeah,
no
that
6
is
minus
your-
for
So I don't want to
casting
do too horribly bad like last time, but we'll say that it misses him and just gets zoomed around. Gets zoomed around the room and people are just ducking like crazy. But now you have this magic missile. It hasn't hit anything. It's just zooming around the room.
Good thing I'm under a golem.
So
I
now
guess that
you have
might
this
be better for
ever-present
you.
missile. Unless you want to take time to try to use a spell to dissipate it. It is zooming. It's just zipping around the
I don't know
room.
if I even have that.
I like.
I would just have you
sucking.
cast magic, like to kind of like turn it down. Sure. But you would waste time trying to do that. But now,
Well, there is a spell defense move for the wizard,
But I don't have it.
yeah.
but that's a starting move.
Okay.
Every wizard gets
You
it.
may
Nobody
end
ever
any
thinks about
ongoing
it.
I thought it
spell.
was the counter spell thing on the.
Ah, yeah.
the
Well,
back.
there's that too.
It
Well,
says you can end any ongoing spell
But we will go
immediately.
to the golem has got back to his feet and is going to stomp over to you and give you another kick in the head if you can.
All right. Well, since I'm coming in from the outer circle, I'm going to use the fallen golem's corpse as a springboard because he's busy.
Oh, you're just going to run up on it? And,
Yep. And I'm going
Sounds
to
good.
jump on it and
All right.
take another whack at this guy's head.
Let's see if he knocks you across there.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's
You get
to
him,
hit.
but he's also going to get a
He
punch
gets to
in
do
on
something.
Yeah. But he's going to get some.
you. Yeah, we'll see.
He's gonna get some.
7. Bring it on.
All right. So in his last breath, though, he kind of takes you and like pushes you into the pathway of the magic missile. So take whatever magic missile damage.
Okay.
And you're going to take a D4 of just him smashing you into the wall to hold you there as he starts to pass out.
3.
So 6 magic missile damage.
So he's crunching you on the wall, and then all of a sudden, magic missile upside the head, and then he just falls back into the ground.
That's my bad.
All right, so 6 from that and 3 from that, minus 2 armor.
Yeah.
So 7.
That sounds
And
right.
Ian's like, oh, that was amazing. That was amazing.
So just as far as game mechanics
The big
go, what I was
flex.
thinking of with spell defense is you can stop an ongoing spell to kind of block something. So if you stood in the path of your own magic missile and dropped light, you could have negated it because light is ongoing.
Sure.
Wizards in the game never seem to use that move, which is why I think of it, but I'm not the wizard, so I couldn't think of it
Crazy.
for myself.
Bro, I need some protein. I need to refuel now.
Well, the golems are made out of a lot
I'm
of
not
meat.
eating that.
But it's really old, like really old meat, and it's gray and nasty looking.
It's called
But it's
aged.
very dried up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
No,
jerky.
I got
They're like
the jerky from
they're like
Dave.
they're like the super
Dry
jerky
aged.
treats.
Although
And we also both brought Powerade,
Yeah.
which I think brings back like a D4 of damage.
yeah, we each got a Powerade.
We probably have a healing
Actually,
potion.
I got 2 healing potions on me.
There you go. I don't.
What are those?
Oh,
I never remember.
Is
I
it a
did write it
D8?
on there. It's on one of the
It's either D4 or D6. I
equipment
think.
things right there, maybe. Maybe on the back of that, on the right hand side. It's in there somewhere, but it's a certain amount. Yeah, that might be it.
bandages, healing potion, D10.
D10.
A D10?
Dang.
All right.
Well, it just has heal 10.
Oh, it's heal 10. It's not a D10. You
Oh,
heal 10.
okay. Well, then I'm good. I'm back up to full.
All right, yes.
That's one hell of a Powerade.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
It's polar mist.
it's the electrolytes, man.
Oh, the electrolytes. I bet the gnomes know about that stuff. Are you taking one as well, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got. She
I'm
took
a
all the
little
damage.
bit hurt, but not enough that I think
Yep.
I need to
And
heal.
nobody
both-
wants to share a Powerade.
I
with
both
you
took
anyway.
and
You can always
caused.
steal one.
I both took and caused the damage.
Yes, she was the cause of.
I am your very tiny meat shield.
And Ilaria's like, what a marvelous display of
Yeah.
fighting skill and prowess.
That's right, bro.
And everyone's like,
Cream
gives you
of
the
the
nod,
crop.
nod of approval again.
And I'm still trying to yank my vest out from under the damn.
Can we help?
He goes over and just lifts, like tosses the thing like nothing. He just tosses the body.
does that?
Everon.
Get your vest.
Without him seeing it, I'll flip him off.
Because he could have
Just
done
showed
that.
off. Jerk.
He just left you struggling
Yes. So, and then try and clean up my vest as much
Yeah,
as
it's a little
possible.
smudged and kind of it
You
stinks real bad.
Being my friend, I
Yeah.
go over and press the digitation, and it's instantly clean.
Holy poopers.
But it still kind of smells bad. You have to use our Axe body spray for that.
Yes. Gotta rub the axe, which has golem gut on it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
My axe is pretty nasty too.
I'm going to have to think of a new patch for this one. But yeah.
Well, you didn't steal anything there.
No, I'm just thinking of the adventure. There's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
something that
gotcha.
comes out of this.
Maybe you can get a button with Dave on it or something.
Yeah. Because so
Dave's
far,
face.
we just saw gnomes. Now
black
all of
How
a sudden
about-
it's exciting.
How about I lichen caves?
Fire your writers.
Hey, they don't pay me to write.
That's true.
They pay me to hack,
Oh.
Success.
and I hacked.
Just start adding black
Ian brings
diamonds like a
Ian
sea
brings
slug.
out his dusty old map. Okay. We got to go to the he shows you the map, and it's like you guys are in the middle of this like the map almost where the mountains are, the Great Sentinel Mountains. And far off to where it's almost straight east, there's a coastline. There's one mountain surrounded by a jungle, and in that part it says the Garden of Demons.
Garden of Eden.
No, demons. Demons.
Oh,
The demons are all
it
named
does
Eden.
And it's a
not.
jungle region over in that area
It's a
near the
jungle out
coastline.
there.
It is. Welcome to the.
This is our next
Garden.
place we need to go.
Welcome to the garden.
It's called Mount Rakasta. That's where the other shard is.
Iran Contra.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We're just
Nothing to
we're just
see
giving
here.
money to those guys down south.
All right. Thank you, Colonel North.
I don't recall.
I don't get it.
So, do we walk there, or do we have to get?
Well,
back
we
in the boat?
could, but I'm thinking those gnomes got that boat.
Don't wizards teleport? Can we just like fly there? Which are two different things, I realize, but still.
I need to do more carbo loading.
I need to carb load for a week for that one, fellas.
Do you have any fettuccine Alfredo?
Sounds amazing right now, actually.
Break.
So Ian's like, I think
Food break.
I think we should get in with those gnomes since they're already going that direction, and we could see if we could convince them to take us the rest of the way.
Okay. So now,
what do you think?
Now, I'll say, hold on a second. I got to talk to the other two.
Ah, sure. I'll be over here with the guy that doesn't say anything and the real
hey,
good-looking chick.
Ian was kind of like real down on the gnomes, and then he likes them. He's kind of like Two-Faced. How much do we trust this guy?
I mean,
He's only a half-orc.
He seems slightly racist against most things that are smaller than him.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. But we both have more than half a problem with that.
I think we can handle ourselves.
Yeah, but do we trust the guy?
No, we don't
Okay.
trust
All
anybody.
right, so we're clear that we don't trust him.
we're not even sure about Brosef.
You guys only trust people at a certain
He's
level,
always
certain
looking
height.
down on us.
Look, if he's over 4 feet, I don't trust the guy.
You must be this short to ride this ride.
Oh, my.
Hey,
I mean, I want to keep an eye on him.
we do
but-
low fives all the time.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep an eye on this Ian guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't trust him.
Well, you're the sneaky sneak. Maybe you could just keep it close at your...
Yeah. Okay, fine. So anyway, we were saying that Pop-Tarts are good.
Yeah, and I think the gnomes have more jerky, so that's where we want to go.
Jerky and
Okay.
Pop-Tart sounds pretty...
Yep.
Sounds heavenly.
It does. Yeah, you need Powerade to go with that, though.
What?
We have the power.
Making my own stomach turn. Jerky, Pop-Tarts, and Powerade.
Yeah, that's not going to go well.
No.
Perhaps they can use the gas buildup to power their ship.
That's what keeps the water warm.
Disgusting. All right, so you
that,
you have two
that was
choices.
the most
You have a
disgusting.
long trip across land or a shorter trip with a
We've
boat
got to
ride.
check out the T-powered
I'm good
boat.
I'm good with either
Yeah.
way though.
Yeah.
The T-powered boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely want to go on the T-powered boat.
Ah, very nice.
I'm a little T-boat.
Short and boat.
Short.
Here is my boat.
And
And
here is my boat.
Boat.
All right.
When I get on steam.
Steamed up, hear me,
me,
boat.
Know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
All right, so you get back to the area where the gnomes are working on their fine ship, and they're ready to do their test run.
What's up, Dave?
They've been doing short test runs to see how much power they can go against the current.
So have we
I think
been
they got
gone
some
like
speed on
a
it.
couple of days?
Maybe a day.
Okay.
Maybe a day. Yeah, because you guys left probably earlier in the day, so it's up to you if you want to rest before coming back to the area.
I would like to get a rest in because making a camp would allow me to get my hit points back. And
So you could so you can get to them.
hell,
You can get to them early in the morning the next day. But yeah, if you want to rest, then
I'm
that's
very
fine.
used to resting.
And it's up to you if you want to stay here in this place or go get out of the cavern area and just
Yeah, I don't want
get
to stay
back-
here.
Get into the
It smells
I
bad.
want to get outside
It does
the
stink.
cavern.
Yeah, it does kind of stink a little bit in here.
So
especially
maybe
with
just outside the cavern. That way, if it starts raining or anything, we can go inside or something like that.
Well,
It's just being prepared and all.
yeah, we don't want to stay in the part with the standing water up to our chests.
Yeah.
But we'd like to
Well,
stay
the main entrance is not. If you
Yeah,
just,
we'll stay
Yeah.
in that little area.
but at the labyrinth of passages to get to, it's very narrow. You can't
Yeah.
really make camp in that area.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's where I'd want to hang out.
Okay,
And as long as that works for you, I will go to full hit points.
go for it.
All right. And who else was hurt after the healing potion? You were all set.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Powerade, man. Bro, do you even Powerade?
No, I like water. Sometimes with a spritz of lemon or some other vegetable.
You're a real strange one, aren't you,
Try
Bug?
Powerade Mighty Lemon.
Yeah. They don't just squeeze the lemons; they bash them.
I understand.
You can taste the bashing.
You could taste
You can taste the anger in it.
Okay.
It's Glowerade. So yeah, We're going to go on the teapot.
Yes, no, that's not the name of it.
No.
Although I will name it the Percolator now.
Nice.
The Percolator.
the SS.
Runs on the specially known chai engine.
No chai. It's not pumpkin spice, is it?
No.
No.
They are all against the pumpkin spice.
Good.
Except for Dave.
Except for Dave.
Which
Like
I think that's why he's a little strange.
Too much.
Too much pumpkin spice.
He was a normal guy, but it makes him strong. It's supposed to make him strong.
Definitely.
They try to tell him that it's just nutmeg. But
He doesn't believe it.
Well, it wouldn't be a problem if you just drank it, but he's just like snorting lines of it. When he's lifting, he's got it all over his face. And
He was doing that nutmeg challenge.
Oh, my. It's Dave.
Yeah, it's Dave.
Dave's all right.
Yo, Dave, what's up?
Pumpkin spice. So good.
Dude, you know that's
So
just
good.
nutmeg.
Shh.
It's just nutmeg.
Shh. Okay.
It's like a sleep spell now. Shh. Easy.
So they start revving up the engine on the machine on the percolator, and they zip down the river at a speed you would think is near impossible for a ship of not that it's size, but you feel like this ship is like it's very metallic, very you think would be very heavy, but it just
It's probably really loud. Like
not
lots
as
of
loud as you would think. No,
clang,
it's
no?
not as
So
loud
it's
as you would
quieter?
think. Yeah, they're definitely using some form of magic to on the engine to keep things quiet and smooth. And it's a very smooth ride, way better than the other ship that you came on.
Sweet.
So they zip around the coastline to go up to where the edge of the beach would be near Mount Racosta. When you guys get to the beach, you can kind of see the mountain looming past all the palm trees and the jungle you'd have to go through. Would anybody like to spout lore about the Garden of Demons?
yup.
In case, or not, maybe.
Does the mountain really look like Bob Costas?
No, it's called Racosta, and it almost looks like you can't really see where you're at, but supposedly, depending when he gets here.
That ding means 10.
Does it? Wow, it does. My watch says 10.
Does it?
No.
I think so.
That is a negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah, the pattern is full.
Something interesting as well. Okay. So the stories of this area are that once long ago, a race of cat people ruled this part of the land.
I hate cats.
They were
hate
led
cats.
out by a little red dot.
Gets them every time.
I hate cats.
And and you can't see from where you're at, but like in the opposite face of the mountain has like a jaguar head built into it, you know.
Brosef, you didn't
the
mention
top of it.
cats.
Why did it have
They're
to be
cat
cats?
people, not cats.
Are they furry? I don't like furry
Yes, they're cat people.
They could be those hairless Egyptian cats.
Only the
Ooh, well, that's
creepy
even
ones.
worse.
And then the other, the surrounding area is known as the Garden of Demons for that reason. But also, now in this area are tribes of pygmies that are cannibalistic pygmies that eat people. But there's a lot of good hunting out here, like very exotic creatures. So there's a lot of bands of hunters that come out to climb the mountain to see if they could find a trace of a cat person, but they think it's long lost to go. But they'll find there's a lot of exotic animals they didn't hunt down. But the only danger is the pygmies will if they find you then capture you, they will probably roast you and eat you alive.
Anybody
Sounds like a
got
great
any
place.
pygmy repellent?
My bat pygmy repellent.
Left it in my other vest.
So you see Ian talking to Bango. Bango's the leader of the guys. Looks like they're making some kind of deal or something, or chit-chatting about something before you guys head off the boat.
I think they're trying to sell us to the pygmies.
Great.
Maybe you should sneak up
Yeah,
and see what they're saying.
see if you can get around there and listen.
You got anything like that there,
I
buddy?
will pretend.
You gonna bug the
that
conversation?
I'm just looking at stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna plant a bug.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they're planting the bug.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll just try and sneak up and listen.
Will you guys try to aid him that way, like distract so they don't see him?
How about,
I will cast invisibility on them.
well,
Well,
then you
that's
could
always
just go
good.
listen. How about we, do a little sparring, a warm up?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll, get your glow stick out, and we'll just,
All right, we'll
do
see if it is
sparring.
entertaining enough to distract everybody.
all right. So what do I use for that?
It's whatever the
+1.
aid. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going to try and aid. Oh, my.
Nope.
Nope. Well, I don't know what.
Well, you guys
what am I
7 and
using?
he rolled a 2. So you're rolling +1 because we're saying we each have a bond, although we're not. We didn't take the time to roll.
Okay, so I have a 7.
So you get a +1, but he rolled a straight up failure.
Oof. So we'll say it just takes away. You guys trip over yourselves. It's not. It looks like you're almost trying to spar, like put on a show, and it's just a whole terrible mess.
The
She's
whole
too
time-
rough.
The whole time they're trying to be distracting, they're watching me. Where I'm going
Is he
to
doing it
sneak
yet?
up.
Is he doing it yet?
Get.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, you gotta pull
I'm
this
just gonna be
off.
all sneaky,
Yeah, right.
dexterous-like and stuff. 10, because I got a +3.
So in other words, they can sort of ignore.
But depending on how Chris treats it, you guys could have foiled my plan.
No.
Or your plan.
Since you pulled it off on your own, I will give it to you. That and you just over here. It sounds like Ian's like, "Hey, this boat's really nice. I'd pay for passage across the, the sea of shadows and the sea of radiance. That's where we have to go after this. I'd pay you handsomely." And Bang goes like, "That sounds great. 'Cause this thing is going to be expensive to keep running."
So Ian's got money.
Well, not Ian himself.
he
Yeah, you
had
think
money,
like the
right.
elvish woman has.
He has access to money.
Yes,
I
of
don't
course,
trust
yeah.
him. So,
So-
okay.
So it seems like a legitimate business deal.
Okay.
That's what you over here.
Yeah. So,
And it's up to you if you want to. I mean, he did give you the name Sea of Shadows and Sea of Radiance.
yeah.
That might mean anything to you, or might not mean anything to you.
I would get now as far as like lore, legend, stories, what have you. Working in the surface circus, because it wasn't underground.
Right.
better.
The surface circus.
With lots of family, I probably have heard a fair amount of stories, but let's see if I remember anything.
Yeah.
Let's try that. I will lure some spouting. Just 8, straight up 8, because I got no modifier. So it's up to you to.
So I mean, from getting those two names of the
Yeah.
Sea of Shadow, you know that there's an island past, like across those seas, where a wizard was defeated, and he was defeated by an angel. Actually, smited this wizard, and all his essence was drawn into this diamond, and that's where the angel smashed the diamond and tried to distribute the shards across the world.
Okay.
So that's where you think you don't know the name of the place, you just know
Yeah.
that's out that way.
It's just a place of an island of legend.
Right, you don't know the name of the
Okay.
place at all.
I'll buy that. There's probably some kind of attraction in the carnival at some point with that. The bearded lady from the unknown island
Yeah.
is smashed.
Whose name was also Large Mark.
Large Margaret.
Yes. She's classy like that. Nicely trimmed beard.
Okay. So I will relay the little bit of information that we're going after where we're going
Right.
now. It looks like we're going on another journey to this legendary island where a wizard was smashed by a guy named Angel or something.
They got drunk together?
Was it Angel?
Angel, yes. It might have been Angel. It might have been on the plains. I don't know what it might have been.
Eine plena, eine hella. It's all shiza.
Bowel movement. So we just gonna fast forward to where we're going?
Yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to.
I got nothing else on the
Go ahead.
boat.
I always give you a chance to get it if you want to
Yeah.
talk to the gnomes, if you just want to like.
Well, I presume we'd make small chat, but
Right.
I don't think of anything. I can't think of anything important I care about.
Okay.
Unintentional gnome joke. Small talk.
Well, that's the only kind of talk these two can do. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Even the words are tiny.
Off to the Mount Rakasta through the Garden of Demons.
Where did they get the demon seeds from?
They just
plant the
kind
garden.
of. I don't know. You have to find
The
out.
demon seeds come from demon spawn,
Are they
Oh.
perennials or?
which are also known as teenagers.
I think
Oh.
demons are perennial. I would say because if they're seasonal, we could just go when they're not growing, right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
But the flowers would be better.
So you see why we shouldn't have made talk with the gnomes because this
Yeah.
was pretty bad.
Yeah. Probably would have been better. Okay. So, overland route. So, it is a perilous journey.
Hi-ho!
A perilous journey. Yeah, they say hi
This,
ho.
the boat. I guess one of the things I did mention or did think I wanted to ask him at some point. Are they going to make a vehicle like this that goes on the land, not just the water? I did want to ask them like that Because we travel across the land more often than I think we travel across the
Well,
water.
see, we're technically using the water as part of the fuel, so I'm not sure how we would do that yet. Perhaps we could containerize some water inside. Oh, yes.
Well, if you're running it off of tea, you just build a really big teapot.
Yeah. We'll look into that.
All right, cool.
We'll make sure we put your name on the list.
Good, because I'll be stealing enough. I mean, Ian will pay us at some point.
Right. Of course.
Close. Yeah, but I was definitely curious about that. I forgot I wanted to ask the gnomes about it.
Yes.
I'm just watching Dave.
Oh, he's looking pretty buff, and he's got that sheen of sweat from working out.
Oh man!
Plus maybe the mist of the sea.
And
he's got a shirt off.
His pointy hat's a little crooked. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. No matter how much he tries to write it, it always just gets disheveled.
Just a little bit to the left.
Yeah. She's talking about his hat still. All right, perilous journey to Mount Rakasta.
Oh,
you gonna change it up or keep the same?
I mean, since it went so well last time, I feel like I can still trailblaze.
I don't see me doing any better than scouting, so
and
I'm
I
gonna
will
stick with scouting.
quartermaster.
All right.
Okay.
What do you want first?
Let's get around.
So we'll start with Mike.
Oh my God!
Nice.
An 8 for trailblazing.
All right,
that is not a failure.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to perilous journey, if you get a 7 to 9, things just happen like they're supposed to.
Yep.
And if you fail, bad things happen.
Normal
and if
time.
you succeed, you have a benefit.
Is it
It's
just
apparently
a straight
easier to walk
roll
toward a
plus
giant
wisdom?
cat statue on the cliff. than
Well,
I just want to make
you
sure.
guys going to the beach, and then there's just plains and some jungle, but pretty easy.
7, 8.
You got
At least we're
+1?
not starving on wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I thought I was going to be the only one with a plus. Am I not?
All right, so you're not eating the right amount of food, taking the right amount of time.
All right. Let's see if anything gets the drop on us. The 7. So I rolled a 6. I have a +1 wisdom, so 7. So we all did our jobs adequately.
Right. Yeah.
We all
We are
met expectations.
Yes,
We
very
have
nice.
met expectations.
But you do run into before you camp for the night, you do come upon another camp of looks like humans until you get close enough. But it looks like they're like some hunting camp. They're out hunting these areas.
Oh, so they're the ones that keep telling the Bigfoot to get out of the way so they can find the cat people.
Yeah, kind of. Yes.
I don't know.
Are we gonna?
So we'll say it's evening, and they
Talk to
got some
them?
campfires up, and they're roasting. It
Outside-
looks like they're roasting some animals they might have captured during the hunt.
Outside of
earlier
performing,
today.
I'm not comfortable addressing humans, so
Oh.
I'll sit back.
I'll say, hello, good fellows. How goes the hunt?
Very well, as you can see.
Nicely
And what
done.
are your names?
I am Aubrey, halfling of the north.
Oh, a stout halfling. I like a stout
Aye.
halfling.
How much do you lift, bro?
I lift quite many things. My name is Sir Elaine Bloodstone, and you might have heard that name. Like, oh, it's like the Great White Hunter kind of guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have renown quite
Yes.
spread around the lands.
And you, sir?
You might have heard of me too. My name is Brosef Pendragon.
I do know some Pendragons, but I do not know of a Brosef.
Well,
know art.
you will.
And you, short fellow,
Bug.
just Bug.
Yeah.
He's my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this over here, this is Sir Mac, the Blade Master. The guy
Back the
bows.
knife.
And then Lady Jessica over here has joined us on the hunt for this week.
Well met, lady.
And then our retinue of servants, you know how that goes.
Oh, yes, I have mine.
Hey,
You point to Ian, he's like, hey. And then Ilaria introduces herself. He's like, oh, Lady Ilaria, I've heard, I know of your family from Halea. Are you joining us hunting these grounds, perhaps, in the next few days? Or why are you in these parts?
We're hunting in our own way. Sort of hunting for things instead of animals.
Are you trying to find evidence of the elusive Rakasta race that once ruled these lands a millennia ago?
yes, we're on an archaeological study to try and discover.
Ricotta cheese.
I would only warn you, like I warn everyone else. Those pygmies, even though they are short, they are very dangerous and very hungry.
Just like her.
Here, here.
We have not seen any. We have not seen any, but perhaps this week we will run into some, and it would be a grand adventure. We will be going close to the base of the mountain tomorrow on our hunt, and we would you're welcome to join us until we have to part our ways.
Sounds wonderful.
That sounds good.
Is the
does
lady
Aaliyah
Ilaria?
nod? Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She's along with his plan.
yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Because
Ian's
more
cool
protection.
with it?
Yeah, more.
Well, I'm saying she's the employee.
Ian's up whatever she says. Like he's going to go along with.
Right.
He
And that's why I'm
just
looking
needs to get. He's very mission minded, but he's like whatever she says he's going to do, even if he grumbles about it.
And I would say ours would be the same response. If she says it's okay to hang out with the hunters, then that's probably what we
Right,
should be doing.
Exactly. They share their grilled meats that they caught for the day. Might have a different taste as normal. There's some exotic animals in these parts, but they have a couple, similar to like lions and tigers they've caught, and like some like giant snakes as well.
So I would want to take some time to just kind of strut around the camp
Okay. Yeah.
casually.
It's kind of busy. People
And-
running in
and,
and out.
Casual
A
strut.
casual strut.
Casual strut. And see if there's anything that could go missing without being noticed for a while.
There's definitely tools or like some other like meat, like
Has to be
weapons.
something I could carry with me that they wouldn't notice too. So something small.
There might be some small,
like
like
if somebody has a neat looking dagger or something like that, maybe.
well, the Blade Master has like he has all kinds of small knives, big knives. He's all about it.
Yeah, but I'm not necessarily looking to take off of a person because that's something they would notice.
Well, no, but he has a pile of stuff in his tent
Okay.
too. But you do see he has like two bandoliers, a bunch of different sized knives on him and stuff, and he's always seems like he's twiddling one in his hands, being very dexterous.
I'm going to go talk to him and ask him what he thinks of my axe. Because it's kind of mysterious to me. It's been passed down through my family. But
Does it have any markings on it?
it has some engravings on it, but nothing I recognize as a language. It's more like symbols and decoration.
Interesting.
Just curious what he thinks of it. Pretty nice, eh? You
It's
should
very
have seen
nice.
it
Very it's
cleave up some flesh bones.
Weighted very well. I'm not sure about these markings though.
Quite interesting, no?
I don't really recognize them.
Nor do I.
Your family's always had this?
Yes, it's been passed down for generations, but there's been no story as to its actual origin or where it came from. It's just something we've always found to serve us when we need it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you. It's a fine blade though.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you for sharing it with me.
Brah.
Bruh.
Do you even axe?
You even asked
I'm going to
questions.
fist bump him.
Oh yeah, totally. I was going to do it anyway.
Nice.
Awesome. Nothing happens during the evening unless you want to try to steal something.
Like I said, it's got to be something that wouldn't be noticed right away. And if you think there's something that
He has enough knives where you could probably steal a lot of his stuff before he's like, man, where's that one knife I had?
all right,
It's
so
one of
I
those
will
things.
try to do that. I guess technically I have a move for picking pockets. Locks pockets or disabling traps, but I don't want to do that. I just want to get something out of a tent or a room or a duffel bag or something that somebody's not going to notice. So I'm thinking that's just straight up being sneaky.
Yep. Because you're not opening.
Try
You're
that.
taking what something that's out in the open, kind of.
Yeah. That's the idea at this point. Let's see what happens. That would be a 9 plus 3 is more than 10.
Yep. So nobody notices you, especially your small size.
Yeah. I would try and get a dagger that has some gold on it somewhere.
Okay.
Just because it's flashy.
Something that looks shiny.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of those.
Because if I'm not going to use it, it should catch a fair price later.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can easily find one.
You luckily don't get the one that has his wife's name on it.
Are you going to put it in your vest?
Yeah, I have several pockets on the inside of the vest that weren't torn up by the golem.
Gotcha.
Be very small. And I'll have to remember that.
Okay.
And that'll be a cutlery badge later.
Since we'll make camp for the night here with the rest of the group, since I'm going to let the players take watch, how do you guys want to work that out?
So that is on the special moves. There is a take watch thing. And it is a rolling plus wisdom again.
Okay.
And the idea is that we would catch something before it disturbs the camp or not. It's one or the other.
All right. Well, I'll take an early watch, so then I can catch some Z's
Some
before I do
Z's.
Zzz.
my lifts.
You do like a lot of push-ups before bed,
Yeah,
crunches and stuff like that.
Well, that's kind of what I'll do while I'm doing watch.
Of course.
So you're number one watch,
I'm number one watch.
and you're who's number two watch?
I mean, I'm happy to.
All right, I'll go last.
Okay. Roll a 6-sided die, somebody first.
6? I don't have
I
it.
wanna
Oh, I
roll
have a
the-
6. I have
I
2
want to roll a
6s.
different one. I want to roll.
You're gonna roll the one with the skull on
I
it.
want to roll this green one because I want to. Here you go, Chris. It is a.
All right, so go ahead, make your watch roll.
That's 2, just regular straight roll.
Yeah.
No, plus wisdom. You said right?
Yeah, it is wisdom plus wisdom.
That would be a 10.
All right, so
Oh snap!
you notice you're awakened by a
Oh,
sound.
no, I'm awake.
You okay? Well, then you're already awake.
was
Then?
up.
I'm lifting, bro.
That's right. That's right. You're working out. You're like pressing some bamboo or something.
Everyone else is trying to.
No, I'm
sleep with
doing
the
I'm doing
grunts.
handstands.
Okay.
Press my body weight.
So you notice, and it looks like it would be a group of people creeping up, like they're kind of on their, crouching down, creeping. But it turns out they're not. They're just really that short. A group of these, and you're most likely the pygmies coming in for a raid
Right.
around the camp.
I'm gonna say pygmies.
That's probably the right word to get up all the hunters.
Yeah, that would wake everybody. If you
Pygmies!
yell pygmies, so
Incoming!
people, you hear
Over
people
there.
start yelling,
Yeah,
"Defend yourselves!"
and that's what the 10 plus does. I think it's you're able to warn everybody before, if I remember right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So there's pygmies surrounding the camp. They're just going to come in and they want people for food. So
Oh,
that's
cool.
what they're
So
going to
on
do.
a 10 plus, you're able to wake the camp and prepare a response, and the camp takes a +1 forward, which means that
+1.
when we roll,
Yep.
we get a +1 on our first roll.
You're welcome.
Thank
So
you.
we'll say there's, the hunting party has their side of the camp and you guys got your side of the camp. So you're just defending your side of the camp right now from the pygmies.
I think I would just hide and be ready for when the first one passes to just stab it in the back.
All right, so you're
That's
holding.
what I'd be doing, yeah.
You see a bunch of short little dudes with spears and axes and like tribal mask on or paint all over them, and then their teeth are filed down. They're all sharp, and they're like, ah.
Yeah,
They kind of look like reavers from,
Firefly.
fireflies. So they're a bunch, but they're really small.
I'm gonna
Mini
ask
reaper.
one a question.
Oh, okay, do it up.
What do you think of this blade?
As soon as one comes near me.
You could charge
6, 7,
him too.
8, 9.
9 hack and slash.
So you do, you will take him out, but you will take some damage on yourself.
That's 10 damage dealt.
All right, so yeah, you're definitely going to take him out, but he's going to give you a little spear jab in the
Ah!
meantime, so it'll be a d6 of damage.
4 minus 2 armor
Jab.
is 2.
Can I
Whoa.
like
1 down.
be behind a tree and then maybe hop out when one or more of them get within hand reaching distance,
Definitely, yeah,
and then
Shout
maybe
surprise.
do a multiple sleep on
Yeah,
them?
of course, yeah.
Sleep.
All right.
Don't cast it. You're just going to jump out and go, shh.
It's like I got the one in the headlock and then the other one is like a face palm. Ooh, maybe. I mean, it's an
It's more-
8.
it's more than
Still
6.
pull it, but you
Yeah.
just got to choose what you're going to have.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you pull it off. You can get them both.
Well, actually, in a sleep, you should be rolling a d4, right?
It's up to
It's
a D. Up to a D4, yeah.
Okay.
Because you could.
1.
Oh, all
So
right.
you only got 1
I was going to say you could technically get more than 2, but I guess I shorted you.
It's all right.
Where are you getting that guy?
Well, he could have got 4.
All right. So I guess it works better on the headlock guy.
Right, yeah.
But the other guy, I have his full attention.
All right, he is
I'm
going to
basically
and it's
trying to
unwelcome?
face palm him.
he's going to come in with an axe and try to like attack that hand. So you're just defying danger.
Okay.
You can either just palm him, drop him, or try to like redirect or get it like sidestep, slip him.
Yeah, I
So
think
you're
I would
going
just I would continue the face palm and just
Right.
like push him out of the way.
That's fine.
Oh.
5 and a 1, and
So it's another 8.
All right, so you're going to take some damage. So D6 of damage is going to get you with the X.
That's a 1.
He barely hit you.
Nice.
And
All right.
And you have 1 armor.
There's plenty of guys running past you that you
Okay.
could step out.
as soon
and
as
get 'em.
as soon as the first one gets past, I will leap out and attack the
All right.
defenseless.
Attack!
enemy. And they could also be surprised as well.
Definitely, because they're if they don't see you, they're just concentrating on who they could actually see.
Well, that's 9. I think this guy, I feel like they're small enough that I will be able to take them out. So
Yep.
I will just deal my damage plus a d6. Let's see what that is. 7 and 3 is 10.
Yep, you drop them.
All right. So that's the first guy. And then I don't know. Do they notice me? And
No, they're too busy attacking other people.
Then I will just start sneaking up behind another one.
All right. So you hear screams and bloody, from bloody murder across the camp. People getting sliced and diced. You hear the pygmies like screaming like their war chants. And every once in a while, you'll look around. You'll see some guy getting dragged out of camp by like a pile of pygmies that's either knocked out or still barely alive in there. He's trying to kick and get out.
Part of the retinue.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the porters
Yikes.
and whatnot. Yeah, some of the hired help.
Well, hey,
Wait, where are the hired help? This could be bad.
And then it's the same thing again. You can see, you kind of see Everon peeking out of Valeria's tent every once in a while, just kind of see what's going on. But he's still staying with her. He's not attacking. He's not coming out to attack. If somebody comes in there, he's going to take care of business. And you assume Ian is probably in the tent as well.
Okay.
But they're not coming out of it. They're just
All right.
completely defensive.
So round 2.
Yep. Pygmy pile.
Not good. 7.
That's not horrible. Though.
It's not horrible, but it's not great.
You could still take out. You don't even have to roll damage. You're going to take one out, but he's going to get a last hit on you of another spear. So D6 of damage.
0. I rolled a 2 and I have 2 armor.
so it clinks in, but he just falls down.
All right.
Brosef.
So the one that I've pushed away, I try to get a quick magic missile
all right.
at him.
Swing it.
Showing.
No.
Good job.
Okay,
That's
will
a
you
fail.
stop? Have you stretched today? Do you need more
I just
Powerade?
woke up. So what it does, it goes zipping off and actually puts the guy that was getting dragged away out of his misery, so he doesn't have to be eaten alive.
So that's both
badly
and bad.
good.
Yeah. So bad, but it's all right.
That's
It's all right.
horribly
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'll try and just take another one out with another backstab. A rapier through the side of the head. And I'll do the same thing because it's a 7. So 4 plus 3, 7. So I'll just do the same thing and probably do enough damage.
Yep. As long as
12.
as long as you're hitting them.
Yeah. 12 damage will do it. So that's it. My tactic is just, as long as they're not paying attention to me, I'm just going to
That is fine. You guys just had the 2 rounds of attacks. When everything dies down, literally, the groups come together, and you find out that Lady Jessica was dragged off into the night. So Sir Mac the Blade Master has already gone out, but Elaine Bloodstone is trying to survey to see how many people he's missing and what's going on.
Okay.
But he goes, we will press on tomorrow no matter what. I'm confident the Blade Master will have her back before the morning. That man is unstoppable,
As long as you're
provided he has his famous gold knife with him.
I think I'm going to get some rest.
So they try to build up a little bit of defenses over the night, but everything goes smoothly. You sleep for the rest of the night. Like your
The
other
pygmies
2
are full.
Yeah, your other 2 watches go without any issue.
Okay.
And we will end right there.
So we were making camp too, so anybody who was
heal up.
injured can heal up to half of your maximum. And then while we're healing, we can all say,
Bro.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.